it kind of smells like, I don't know, man. It kind of smelled like how my grandmama like bathroom used to smell, mixed with like what a Goodyear would smell like. You ever been in like a car garage? Yeah, it kind of smelled like that, like Goodyear and grandmama's house mixed. If y'all get this, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. If you have this and you know what I'm talking about, leave a comment in the comment section. YouTube TV Likes here, bringing you guys another video. Yes, today I'm going to be reviewing Neutrogena's T-Gel Therapeutic Shampoo. If you're interested in that video, stay tuned. Per usual, you guys, if you have not done so already, go and hit that subscribe button right now. We just hit 16K. When I tell you, it feels like every single week I got a new 1,000 subscribers. So welcome you guys. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed already, definitely hit that notification button. Stay notified on all the posts the moment that I post. All right, let's get into the video. Now, those of you guys who've been following the channel know that in the very beginning of my journey, I dealt with some very bad itching and dandruff. I was a person that suffered from eczema as a kid. My dad dealt with really bad scalp conditions and dandruff and itching as well. So it's pretty much hereditary. My dad probably screwed me up a little bit, but you know, still love you, Pops. I was in Walmart with my wife, and of course, you know, like if y'all like me, y'all in Walmart and y'all just looking at products and thinking,
ooh, what things can I try?
So that's what I did. Saw this. And I wondered, I wonder if that could help me. When you read the package, essentially what it's gonna help you out with is some redness, itching, flaking, and of course, severe scalp conditions. Now that's a little ambiguous. I don't really know what severe scalp conditions they're referring to. It could be scalp psoriasis, a couple other things, but you know, it's neither here nor there. So I tried this stuff out, right? And one thing I can tell you is I don't really deal with too much itching as is. But I gotta say, one thing that I can confirm with this is that it has dwindled down the little itching that I have had almost down to a bare minimum. One thing that you guys do need to understand is that it packs a wallop when it comes to smell. It is very strong, at least for me. To this point, I can still smell the stuff in my hair. So that's definitely something you want to know. Also, what you can tell from the B-roll footage that I've got, hopefully somewhere around here, doesn't really lather the best. Obviously, we know that our hair doesn't lather as much when it's not clean, but I just washed my hair a few days prior and it didn't really foam up a lot. It definitely foamed at the scalp, but it wasn't a huge lather. Not as much as I'm used to with my clarifying shampoos and things of that nature. But I can definitely say, at least I feel like it works. I feel like this stuff works. Another thing that I use, because you know, anytime I'm washing my hair, I want it to be a little bit more diligent. I use this root rejuvenator, basically a scalp massager. And essentially the reason why I wanted to use this was because with this product, I wanted to make sure I was massaging the product into my scalp with something that was actually meant to massage the scalp. And of course, you know, when I'm washing my hair and I'm scratching my scalp lightly, you know, just to kind of, not really scratching, usually it's like a fingertip massage. I promise you I don't live in the hood. I promise you. But I wanted to essentially make sure that I use something that was gonna really do the trick. So let me also show you that product. Of course, I put it back in the box for y'all. I mean, it's really just for show, but.
You're a phony. Hey, this guy's a great big phony. Come on, Chris.
Here's what it looks like. Now, I can't really, I got a little hair in there. Sorry about that. Told you I used it. As you can see here, it's not the softest, but it's also not the toughest or hardest thing either. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to really describe. I don't know if you guys know about those, if you guys have ever used those big picks, like those plastic picks. That's what it kind of feels like. It kind of feels like a plastic pick that's set on this, like this plastic thing. I don't know. I don't really have a better description of that. But essentially what I was doing with this is just taking the product and massaging it into my scalp. And it really helped a lot. I mean, in fact, during the wash, I had a few times where my scalp was itching just a little bit. And you know, just some light turns, circular motions with this really helped out a lot. So I definitely say that with these two in tandem, they really work really well for me. Now, one thing that you definitely also need to note is that unlike tea tree oil and a lot of the other things designed to directly combat itching of the scalp, this doesn't really give you like that tingly, cooling sensation that I'm accustomed to. When you use it, it doesn't really feel like it did much of anything at all. And when you sort of let it rest, I mean, you know, it's really tough to tell how much credit to give this stuff. I can say, just to advocate for this, I can say that even with using my tea tree oil shampoo and my tea tree oil, sometimes I still have a little, you know, little onesie twosie itch here or there. And with this stuff, I haven't had any really desire to itch at all. So I can definitely say that I would recommend this. One thing that I will warn you again, it smells really strong. It's almost strong enough for me to not recommend this product entirely, just because tea tree oil does a good enough job for me. This smell is just really strong, and I don't really know what it is. It's like, it kind of smells like, I don't know, man. It kind of smelled like how my grandmama like bathroom used to smell, mixed with like what a Goodyear would smell like. You ever been in like a car garage? Yeah, it kind of smelled like that, like Goodyear and grandmama's house mixed. If y'all get this, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. If you have this and you know what I'm talking about, leave a comment in the comment section. I would definitely recommend, if tea tree oil hasn't worked for you, or you know, other products haven't worked for you, give it a try, because it definitely works out. But you know, if you're gonna be using this, definitely be prepared for your hair to smell pretty strong. I'm not sure if I didn't rinse out enough or wash enough or what, but yeah, they definitely want to warn you there. As far as the scalp massager, you know, the scalp massager is pretty cool in theory. When you design products like these, you never really know if research has been done or studies have been done to like determine whether or not this can do any damage. Because first thing you tell me, this is something that's okay to use for my scalp, you tell me that means, oh, okay, I can just go ham on my head at any given point in time with itching. Like, I'm not really sure how safe this is to consistently use if you have any itching problem. Ideally, I would like this to be something that I could just say, oh, my scalp itches, let me just massage it real quick, boom. I still wouldn't advise using this regularly or itching your scalp, you know, even with this. Now for shampoos, I think it's great, you know, maybe a gentle circular motion, but as far as regular use, you still want to definitely be leery of anything that you're going to be using in your hair, because I know my scalp is sensitive, so I definitely wouldn't want to exacerbate that with, you know, using this and maybe irritate my scalp even further. So definitely, you know, great for massaging in the shower, but you know, I wouldn't recommend using this to just itch your scalp. I mean, that's my humble opinion. Fingertips or pats are the way to go. But overall, you guys, these are two great products. Two great products when used in tandem. I would definitely recommend you guys give them a try. Overall, if I had to rate this out of 5, I would say about a good 3.5 for the gel. About a good 3.5 for the gel. And I'd say probably a good, you know, probably a 3.5 for the massager as well. Both dope products. Both could have some great use for some people. I could definitely see them helping people out. So, you know, give them a try. But again, you guys, hopefully this video helped you guys out. Hopefully, if you have some itching, definitely want to make sure, if it's something that's been persistent and it's really severe, you definitely want to make sure you go to a dermatologist to make sure you can identify your scalp condition. Granted, if you have a little bit more experience with your hair, your scalp, you know yourself a little bit better, of course you can be, you know, you can try products and find your own solution. But if you have very persistent itching, definitely want to make sure you stop by the dermatologist to check what you got going on, bro. Because I'm telling you, you can have some major problems and not really know what's going on. So definitely want to go to a doctor to get that checked out. So, but again, I hope this video helped you guys out. I'm gonna be doing more product reviews, you guys, because again, I know a lot of us are trying things out. I try things out all the time, and oftentimes I just really want to, you know, share my experience with you guys and hopefully either encourage or discourage you guys from using bad products or good products, etc. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you watched this far, TP Locks, signing out.